The Sturmabteilung, better known as the SA or Brownshirts, emerged from the turmoil of post-World War I Germany. The Freikorps, paramilitary groups of former soldiers, were instrumental in this formation. Germany faced economic hardship and political instability. The Freikorps, fueled by nationalism, battled communist and socialist uprisings. From these violent beginnings, the SA emerged in 1921. Its initial purpose to provide security for Nazi party meetings. The early SA was a chaotic group prone to street violence. They brawled with political opponents, disrupting meetings and intimidating rivals. Their brown uniforms, inspired by Mussolini's black shirts, became a symbol of fear. Despite their rough tactics, the SA proved effective. They silenced opposition and drew attention to the growing Nazi party. Hitler recognized the SA's potential as a tool for power. He encouraged their aggression, seeing it as a way to advance his political ambitions. The SA's brutality, while condemned by many, resonated with those disillusioned by Germany's post-war decline. The SA's ranks swelled with those seeking order amidst the chaos. They yearned for a strong Germany and saw the Nazis as a solution. The SA steadily grew in size and influence throughout the 1920s. Their violent tactics escalated, targeting Jews, communists, and anyone deemed enemies of the Nazi party. They broke up political rallies, intimidated voters, and terrorized neighborhoods. The SA's reign of terror became synonymous with the Nazi party's rise. The SA's brutality served a calculated purpose. By instilling fear, they discouraged dissent and created an atmosphere of intimidation. The German government, weakened and divided, struggled to contain the SA's growing power. The police, often sympathetic to the SA's nationalist message, turned a blind eye to their excesses. This atmosphere of lawlessness played directly into Hitler's hands. He presented himself as the only one capable of restoring order. The SA, his loyal enforcers, became a visible symbol of his authority. Their presence at rallies and marches projected an image of strength and discipline, drawing in recruits and intimidating opponents. In 1931, Ernst Röhm, a close confidant of Hitler, took command of the SA. A veteran of the First World War, Röhm was a ruthless and ambitious leader. Under his command, the SA underwent a period of rapid expansion and radicalization. Röhm transformed the SA into a formidable force, numbering in the millions by 1933. Röhm's vision for the SA extended far beyond street brawls and intimidation. He envisioned a people's army that would replace the traditional German military, which he viewed as weak and outmoded. This put him at odds with the conservative elements within the Nazi party, particularly those with ties to the military. They feared Röhm's ambitions and the threat he posed to their own power. The SA's growing power and Röhm's radical vision ultimately led to its downfall. Hitler, while initially tolerant of the SA's excesses, began to see Röhm as a threat to his own authority. The Night of the Long Knives, a brutal purge that took place from June 30th to July 2nd, 1934, marked a turning point in the history of the SA. On that fateful night, Hitler, with the support of the SS, unleashed a wave of violence against the SA leadership. Röhm and other high-ranking SA officials were arrested and executed, accused of plotting a coup against Hitler. The purge effectively decapitated the SA, destroying its leadership and shattering its power. In the aftermath of the Night of the Long Knives, the SA was reduced to a shadow of its former self. It continued to exist, but its power and influence were broken. The SS, once a subordinate organization within the SA, emerged as the dominant force within the Nazi regime. The SA's violent role in the Nazi revolution had come to an end, a victim of its own excesses and the ambitions of its leader.